Now, Abimbola Oluwafemi, a 38-year-old self-proclaimed prophet of the Cherubim and Seraphim Church, has been arrested for allegedly sexually assaulting a 12-year-old girl under the guise of a spiritual ritual. The incident occurred on Sunday afternoon at a riverbank in Ijebu-Igbo, where Oluwafemi reportedly convinced the victim's mother, a church member, that a spiritual bath was needed to avert a prophesied disaster. Police spokesperson SP Omotola Oduntola confirmed the mother reported the crime after her daughter disclosed the assault. Preliminary findings revealed disturbing negligence, Oduntola stated, noting the mother entrusted her child to the suspect without scrutiny. The survivor was taken to Medicare Hospital Ijebu-Igbo for forensic evaluation as part of the ongoing investigation. Authorities are probing Oluwafemi's background, including his leadership of a 100-member congregation, for potential prior offenses. Oduntola urged parents to exercise caution, question those exploiting faith for profit, protect your children. This case underscores growing concerns about religious exploitation and child safety in communities nationwide. Now, we've both of us have discussed rape on the show a number of times, yes. And the way, the rising cases of rape, as it were. Now, when it comes to, you're a Christian, when it comes to religion and religious beliefs, people feel that the man of God, if I'll put it that way, the person that is leading the congregation, the convener of the gospel, which is all of us, as it were, but certain people are called to actually lead the followers of Christ or Christianity, and we follow, be it the pastor, the bishop, and all of the lineup of the names, they currently enter in the society. When you look at that, and this woman entrusting her child to her pastor, who is supposed to be the mouthpiece of God, what are your thoughts when you look at that and this story?
This is an abuse of trust and abuse of authority. Now, when you have that kind of position, people always trust you.
All right.
People believe that you can't do anything bad. That is what leads people to these maybe men of God. But I know that all men of God are not like that. In fact, this one now, I can't say he's a man. He's a man of God. Are you getting it?
Why? Before men became men of God, they were men.
I think further investigation has to be carried out for them to now make a final conclusion on the matter. That this man is indeed a ritualist.
It's not more like a rapist.
Or a rapist. Or who knows why he wanted to do that. Are you getting it? So they need to find out whether he has done this thing before. Because maybe some people in the congregation may be keeping quiet. If he has done this kind of thing before, and he has maybe used his influence to shut them up, they need to find out all these things. They need to question some of the congregation. So, but parents need to, just like the police have said, they need to protect their children.
I was going to come to parents, but before we go to parents, I want to know your thoughts on why do you think grown men would find little children on the age? And I'm talking about the reports we've handled, on Society Watch, on ATN Society Watch. We've handled reports of 3-year-olds getting defiled. We've handled 5-year-olds. Lots of cases. Why do you think a grown man of 49 years will find a little 12-year-old girl attractive for sex?
Well,
just run it around your head.
I'm just trying to figure it out, because for you to, as a man, now as an eater of fruits, if you take a look at a fruit,
right,
and it's not ripe, it doesn't look edible. You can't go for the fruit.
All right.
So what, just like you have asked, what attracts these men? What pushes them to these underage children? Maybe there is something else they are looking for. These people may have some, some spiritual backing.
So tell me your thoughts about parents. What do you think parents should do differently to help prevent the rising cases of rape?
You don't need to trust the next person. You are the most trusted security officer around your children. So every other person, unless the person has shown proved otherwise, every other person is a suspect.
All right.
There was a time I heard a story where somebody's cousin, a woman brought her brother into her house, and the brother raped her daughter.
Wow.
So that kind of, you ask yourself, what moved the person? At least, first of all, when you see your relative, you need to know that this person is your blood. And this person being a young child, a young girl that has not even matured, began to have attraction towards, have feelings towards maybe something is wrong with the person.
Very well, it's pretty ridiculous.